Hello friends, welcome to Supreme Education. We are going to learn tangent theorem. Statement of this theorem is tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. Now the first step to prove any theorem is to draw proper diagram. Now here we have to draw one circle obviously and a tangent to that circle. Here is our diagram in which there is a circle with center O and line L is tangent to the circle at point A. Means point A is the point of contact between tangent and circle. Now what is given? Given is line L is a tangent to the circle with center O at the point of contact A. Line L is tangent to the circle with center O at the point of contact A. Now what is to prove here? For that, read this statement again. We have to prove a tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular. This word is very important. Tangent is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. Tangent L is perpendicular to the radius. Which radius? That is the radius at the point of contact. Here point of contact is A and radius drawn through the point of contact is OA. Means we have to prove line L is perpendicular to segment OA or tangent L is perpendicular to radius OA. Means to prove is line L is perpendicular to radius OA. Now we'll move towards proof. There are two methods to write proof. First one is direct method and second one is indirect method. The first method, that is direct method, is used in most of the theorems to write their proofs. While using direct method, we have to use given and we have to use previously proved theorems, properties, corollaries, and we have to reach up to prove. Listen again. While using direct method, we have to use given, previously proved theorems, properties, corollaries, and then we have to reach up to prove. But in indirect method, we have to assume to prove is wrong. Means we have to start this process by using false statement and we have to go ahead by using that false statement. Then at certain stage we'll get one big false statement which will be contradiction or which will not be true at any cost. And we have arrived up to that big false statement because of our first false statement. Hence our first false statement is false. First false statement is false. Hence that is correct. Means to prove is correct. Now here we have to use that indirect method to prove this theorem. Means we have to assume line L is not perpendicular to radius OA. Means we have to start with false statement, that is line L is not perpendicular to radius OA. We'll start proof. Proof. Assume that line L is not perpendicular to segment OA. Line L is not perpendicular to radius OA or segment OA. Now, since line L is not perpendicular to segment OA, means we'll draw another diagram in which line L is not perpendicular to segment OA, which will be false diagram. But we have to draw that false diagram. We'll see that false diagram here. Now look at this diagram, in which line L is a tangent to the circle and point O is the center of the circle. Now point A is the point of contact between line L and circle or tangent L and circle. Don't forget that point A is the point of contact between circle and tangent. Means point A is on the circle and it is also on the line L. But here it is drawn separately since OA is not perpendicular to line L that we have assumed. Hence it is taken separately, but don't forget that point A is on the circle as well as on line L. Now, suppose segment OB is drawn which is perpendicular to line L. Segment OB is drawn perpendicular to line L. Since OA is not perpendicular to line L, we can draw perpendicular from external point to the line, that is OB is perpendicular to line L. Now here OA is not perpendicular to line L but OB is perpendicular to line L. But point B is only on line L. Point B is not on the circle. Point B is only on line L. And again I am saying don't forget that point A is on the circle and on line L. Means point A is the common point between circle and line L. Point B is only on line. Now take point C on line L such that A dash B dash C and BA equal to BC. BA equal to BC. Take point C on line L such that A dash B dash C and BA equal to BC. Here again point C is only on line L, it is not on circle. Point C is on line L. Point B is only on line L and point A is on both. Now in triangle OBC and triangle OBA, triangle OBC which is pink color triangle and triangle OBA which is green color triangle. Now take a look at these two triangles, that is in triangle OBC and triangle OBA. Segment BC is congruent to segment BA according to our construction. BC is congruent to BA. Reason is construction. Angle OBC is congruent to angle OBA. This is also construction, that is we have drawn OB is perpendicular to line L. Hence these two angles are right angles or each 90 degree. Hence angle OBC is congruent to angle OBA. Reason is each right angle or each 90 degree or construction. Also segment OB is congruent to segment OB. Segment OB is congruent to segment OB. Reason is common side of both these two triangles. Hence by SAS test, these two triangles are congruent. That is triangle OBC is congruent to triangle OBA by SAS test. Now since these two triangles are congruent, therefore their corresponding sides are also congruent. Hence segment OC is congruent to segment OA. OC is congruent to OA, reason will be CSCT, that is corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Now here OC equal to OA, but OA is the radius of the circle. Don't forget point A is on the circle as well as on line L. Hence OA is radius of the circle and we got here that is OA is equal to OC. Hence point C must lie on the circle or OC must be radius of that circle again. Hence point C lies on circle. That means point C is the common point of circle and line L. Point C is the common point of circle and line L. But line L is tangent to the circle, and we know definition of tangent, that a line which intersects a circle in one and only one point is said to be a tangent. Now line L is a tangent to the circle and point A is the point of contact, means point A is the common point between circle and tangent, and here we got another common point, that is point C. That means line L intersects the circle in two distinct points, that is point A and point C, which is contradiction to the definition of tangent. Line L intersects the circle or tangent L intersects the circle in two distinct points. This is wrong or contradiction to the definition of the tangent, and we have arrived up to this contradiction because of our wrong assumption. Means we have assumed wrong, means line L is not perpendicular to radius OA, that we have assumed here is wrong. Line L is not perpendicular to segment OA is wrong, means line L is obviously perpendicular to radius OA. Hence tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. In this way we have proved tangent theorem. Thank you.